Alright guys, welcome back to JForce Gaming, and today we are going to review another STERRA product, and this is the STERRA Dehumidifier. Alright, so you might be thinking, what is a dehumidifier and why would you need a dehumidifier in your home? So let me just do a quick explanation on why do you need a dehumidifier and why do you need to dehumidify your room or your home itself. Alright, so have you ever after bathing and after you came out, after a few minutes later, and you start feeling sticky and start feeling sweaty and just overall very uncomfortable? Well, this is due to high humidity in your room or your home. Alright, so basically when there's high humidity, there is a lot of water moisture in the air, which is tiny particles which you can't see, but the sweats, right, those tiny sweats on your skins are unable to evaporate quickly, which causes the stickiness and the uneasiness and just feeling hot and stuffy all the time. And especially in Singapore or most of the Asian country, alright, we are usually hot throughout the day, throughout the night, alright, and even most of the days all year round, alright. And a dehumidifier is very, very crucial for you to stay really cool and less sticky and less annoying overall, right? So the relative humidity in Singapore can go up to above 80%, coming to 90 or even 95%, which is like a lot of water moisture in the air, because most of the time it rains and showers, which a lot of water moisture in the air as well, right? So with this amount of high relative humidity, alright, it can cause, like when I say stickiness, all these, alright, compared to other countries, which is about the humidity level of 40% or 40% or even lower. So we are double the times they have probably in other countries like UK, US, and such, alright. But why am I recommending this specific brand of air purifier? And this is the STERRA brand. Alright, I'm gonna just go through the what items they include and the feature it has, which makes this my favorite air purifier, and you should definitely get one of these for yourself. Alright, so before that, now let's just go through the basic function of this and what are the items they include here. So you guys probably have seen a few items here. I'm going to describe what are these items for, alright, that they include when you purchase this dehumidifier, alright. So as you can see, it includes wheels as well. Alright, so it includes 4 wheels to be plug into the base of this dehumidifier, so you can easily move it around your home. If you want to purify, if you want to dehumidify your room or your living room, you can just move it around, because this thing is actually quite heavy. Alright, it weighs about 12 kg. Alright, and you probably are too lazy to carry it around. So with the wheels, you can easily just move it around with ease, and you can just dehumidify any areas that you like in your home. Alright, and the second thing they have is this pipe, and you might think, what is this for? Alright, so because as basic, a dehumidifier basically remove the air moisture in the air, and what it does, it turns into liquid, alright, and it goes into the water tank here. So the more you dehumidify, right, the longer you turn on this machine for, this water tank is going to fill up and it will be full. So this thing has a 3.2 liters of water tank, which can hold up to 3.42 liters of water, which is very sufficient and has a higher capacity than other dehumidifier out there. Alright, so it can last longer before it gets full again. Alright, and depend on the amount of relative humidity in your home. The higher it is, the faster it gets filled up. Alright, so so with this pipe, alright, there is a drainage connector at the back, who you guys can see in this video right here. Alright, there's actually a drainage connector at the back. Probably couldn't get this out. Alright, so you just plug in your hose to this, and it will constantly drain it into your drainage. So if you put this near somewhere that you can drain off the water easily, you can just connect this hose to it, and it will just drain off, so you don't ever have to remove the water itself. So you don't have to constantly change the water, pour away the water and such. So yeah, this can be very convenient if you have a drainage area nearby. Alright, but the water that is stored here, alright, that is collected from the air itself, you can use it. You can reuse the water plants, to flush the toilet, all this and that. Alright, this thing can be reused, but definitely don't drink the water here because it's not clean. Alright, but yeah, you can use it to save some water, like flush the toilet or water plants, or anything that you can use with the water here. So you can get free water as well, but please don't drink it. Alright, and on the top here is where they intake the air itself, the very humid, high density, air that contains lots of water molecules. All right, so the intake in and it comes up from the front. So at the back, when it intakes, all right, there is a filter here to stop any dust or what to get into the machine itself, so that it can last very, very long, so it won't like clog up or like full of dust inside there. All right, so you can see there's the dehumidifier inside there. All right, but this filter they recommend to clean it every 2 weeks. All right, just use some broom or brush to like brush off, so this to prevent any dirt or dust usually will stick here. All right, to keep the machine inside clean and healthy. All right, and they have the option to add on a HEPA 11 filter. So this thing basically remove any bacteria, viruses in the air. So it's sort of like act like an air purifier, but it's not a full-fledged air purifier. So you can't depend this as being an air purifier itself, but at least it filters the air. And HEPA 11 filter is a really, really good filter that filters up to 99.8% of the viruses or bacteria in the air. So not only that you get a dry air that come out from here, yet you get a really dry and clean air at the same time. So yeah, this is an optional thing. So if you would like to add a filter, so every purchase they come with a free filter, right, which you can use it up, and probably it can last about a year or so. And if you find that the filter is getting dirty, and you can just change the filter on their website. You can just buy a few filters from their website, and you can have a really clean and great air at the same time. So this thing is optional, but I think it would be great if you don't have an air purifier. But if you guys are looking for air purifier, they have their STERRA Moon and such, which I did a video on it before, so you guys can check that out as well. Alright, so yeah, a really nice HEPA 11 filter over here. You can just put it in. I'm going to show it to you guys, alright, how you guys can put it in, because I'm going to demonstrate it anyway. Alright, so you can see there is 2 tabs here, alright, for you to easy removal. So this thing will be facing outwards. Alright, all you have to do is just like place this in here like this. Alright, and just close it up and you are good to go. And there you go. So it is done. So it is that easy. Alright, and this thing is removable. 3.2 liters of water tank here, so you can use it to water the plants and such. This is how you set up your dehumidifier, and as well as for the wheels, the bottoms here. Alright, I'm gonna just do a quick demonstration. There's 4 holes here, so we just get the wheels. Alright, just push it in, and there you go. So it's just like push in. You don't have to use any tools or what, just push it in, and you're done. So just push all the 4 wheels in, and done. You are done. So now this thing can be rolled around easily. Alright, so yeah, so that is all for what I want to say for this. So now let's plug it in and do a quick demonstration on the features it has. And yeah. Alright, so as you guys can see, alright, I have this thing plugged in and power on. I have turned it about like for about 5 minutes now. Alright, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but here states 71%, which is the current relative humidity in my room right now. And this thing is 71%, means it is very, very high. Alright, and for 71%, right, you can see what is the current one of now, and you can see this nice blue ring of light. Alright, it also indicates the air quality in the room. Alright, so currently when it's blue, means the air quality is good. Alright, they have yellow and red. Red is like when your air quality is really bad. Alright, that's why they have the filter itself. So this thing also can tell you how dirty your air is. Alright, so right now it's quite clean, but the relative humidity is really, really high. So it's a bit hot as well. I'm feeling a bit sticky right now. Alright, so hopefully when it reaches 40%, it's gonna give you a while to let it go down. Alright, but not so immediate, because it slowly need to dehumidify all the air in the room. Alright, as you can see, it dropped by 1%, so it's actually slowly going down. Alright, and up and down, because maybe I'm beside it, that's why. Alright, so now I'm just gonna talk about the features this air purifier does. The features this dehumidifier does. Alright, so this thing can dehumidify up to 12 liters of air moisture in a day, so that you can they can remove 12 liters, so probably you have to change your this one about 3 or 4 times a day, all right, depending on how long you turn this machine on. But you know, it is very effective, right? That is a very high rating compared to any other dehumidifier, which probably like 8 liters or 7 liters. This thing is really high, so this thing, you can tell, is very effective, all right. And now I have set my fan speed to high, all right, so you can choose different kind of fan speed like low, medium and high, all right, to suit your certain needs. So if you are dehumidifying at night and you know you are trying to have a good sleep without any of the noise, or you can switch it to low, and it can go as quiet as 45 decibels, which is really quiet. So you don't have to worry about, you know, your baby sleeping, or you know, any of our family members are sensitive to noise when they're asleep. All right, this thing can be as quiet as a quiet room, so there won't be any sound coming up. So you don't have to worry about, you know, waking anyone up or disturbing anyone with the dehumidifier. So which this thing leads to, can tell that, you know, STERRA really puts quality into their product, right? So what's inside here, they uses really good bearing in their fan, which makes it less noise, all right? So if you have a product that, you know, makes a lot of noise, it's because they're using very cheap kind of materials, or even very cheap bearing inside that probably will only last for a year or two, and you know, you start to, and it's getting worse and worse. So this thing, you can tell how quiet it is, means that, you know, the fan inside and the quality, the condenser inside is really good. And speaking right now, my mic is really close to it, all right, so you guys can hear a bit of noise, but it's not that, you know, very annoying, too high kind of noise, all right. So I can even, you can, there's a one for you to control. So there's a sleep mode, all right, high and low. So on the low mode, it is really quiet, so you don't have to worry about, you know, a lot of noise, like I said. So yeah, so now I switch it to lower a bit, right? And yeah, there's also sleep mode, which is like the most quietest mode. And as you can see, it shuts down the light a bit, so it won't be like too disturbing. All right, well, let's keep it at high for now. Let's keep it at low. Alright, and there is a Wi-Fi and a timer button. Alright, the Wi-Fi button is basically for you to control with the app itself on your smartphone, which I'm going to talk about it in a later part of the video. Alright, and they have, this is the relative humidity you want to achieve. They have 3 different types. Alright, you want your room to be 40% relative humidity, you can switch to 40%. Alright, or you can switch to 60%. So once you reach 60%, it will stop dehumidifying, all right? You're just trying to make it constantly 60% or even 80%, so that, you know, you can reach a certain amount of, you know, humidifying. You can reach a certain amount of humidity you prefer in your room, all right? So because for now I'm shooting to 40%, which is very low, so it's gonna push out more fan, more wind, all right, to, you know, quickly lower the room humidity. Alright, and this thing has an auto stop feature, which is a safety features to prevent, you know, when the water tank is full, it will auto detect that it's full, and they will have a water tank indicator light showing up, which will, it will stop dehumidifying to prevent overflowing, so that you can change it out. Alright, and they also have a auto shutdown feature, so when the water tank is full, it will also shut down, so that it will not consume a lot of, you know, wasted electricity. All right, and talking about electricity, this thing is really cost saving. It's because this type of machines, you have to turn it on for, you know, several hours, or sometimes some people would prefer to turn it on for 24/7. All right, and you only consume probably a few watts of electricity per hour. All right, for this I have no idea, but I don't know how to do the actual calculations and such. But you know, if you were to, you know, use it for like a month, all right, your monthly bill, this thing probably adds like probably $1 or $2 at most, all right, to your monthly bill if you were to on it 24/7. If you on it like 8 to 7 hours a day or even less, or you can expect less amount to pay. So it is very energy conserving and it's very good for the environment as well. So yeah, this thing is one of the good things as well. All right, and they also have a child lock. So if you have a child at home, you scared you won't, because this is a touch sensitive panel over here, so your child might accidentally touch it and you might worry they might touch it. So there's a child lock where you press and hold, and then you will on the child lock, which prevent, you know, any touches. So even if you yourself actually touch onto it, you won't change any settings on the dehumidifier itself, so you do not have to worry about that. So yeah, it is that simple. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you the app itself. Alright, so the app is very simple. Alright, you just need to follow the instruction on the manual to, you know, download the app. And for the app itself, you can control it anywhere. Alright, so you can, there's a plus and minus button where if you can increase the relative humidity you want, alright, easily. Alright, so this is they have the continuous mode. Right now is the continuous mode. Basically, it just continue to dehumidify. You know, even if it reaches 40% relative humidity, even 39%, it will still continue to dehumidify. You know, there's no like certain limit for it to reach. Alright, but now I'm gonna just put it at 40% because my one now is 71%. So it's gonna take a time to reach 40 first. Okay, and there is different settings. You can change the fan speed to low, high, or sleep mode. Alright, and they have the settings itself for you to have a countdown timer, probably to you know, like turn it off in 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours. Or you can use the touch one to set the time you want for it to shut down. And you can also enable and disable child lock. Now I enable child lock. You can see the child lock icon is on. Alright, so you can disable child lock as well. Alright, so with child lock, as I say, any touches, it won't be registered. Alright, so if you turn it off, any touches can continue to touch. Alright, and you can power it off, and it is turned off. So with this app, you can control anything you want. Very simple to connect, very easily, and very convenient. Right, so this is one good thing about this app itself. So yeah, so that's mostly the part of the app itself. Alright, so it's very convenient. And yeah, like I say, a dehumidifier, you know, the benefits is to prevent molds of bacteria from growing around your house, and it also dries your clothes faster because your clothes can evaporate faster with less moisture in the air. And bacteria, you know, and fungus, they love, you know, a lot of moisture air so that they can grow. So if you remove this from them, there won't be much bacteria, molds, fungus in your house. And as well as, you know, your clothes dry faster, you feel cooler and much more. So yeah, a dehumidifier I think would be a really great add-on to your household if you are living in a really hot and humid country like in Singapore, which lots of rainfall, right? Especially in Asian countries, or even if you are in other parts of the world, and you know, if you feel like humid during the day, you can definitely get an air purifier. You can definitely get a dehumidifier like this STERRA Sun right here. Alright, we get the job done easily, very easy to control, button layout at all, you know, ease of use. You can just, you know, move it around the house. It doesn't take up much space, just, you know, you can just move it at one corner over here, right? It just stays at the corner really nicely. So yeah, you don't have to worry about, you know, space constraints and such. So yeah, and energy saving, all this and that, and it's really STERRA uses really good quality in their products, so you don't have to worry about the fan breaking down in a few years time to come. Alright, skin can last you as long as you live, probably. Alright, and as the additional filter if you want to have a really purified air at the same time. So yeah, this thing is there's nothing I can complain about, and the price is really affordable. They don't charge you extra for nonsense stuff or marketing materials. Alright, and it's directly from STERRA to you, so there's no middleman. That's why they can keep the prices low. So yeah, it's a very worth it product. Alright, so definitely recommend you guys to check out. So yeah, this is the features and demonstration of the STERRA Sun. Alright, so if you have seen the demonstration, it is so amazing. So yeah, once again, if you guys want to get this dehumidifier for yourself, do check out the first link in the video description down below and go ahead and check it out and get one for yourself, and it's definitely very worth it. Alright, for the price and features it's offering, most of the dehumidifiers I see out there, they are not, you know, they don't have so many features, you know, and air purifying stuff at all, and then they are quite loud as well. So yeah, this is one of the best products I've seen out there, and it works amazingly well. Alright, and it gets the job done, and it's not it won't break the bank in your wallet. So it is very affordable. Alright, portable, and you know, fits in any home really well. and with these extensive features that it offers, I think this is a really great deal that you have over here. And as I say, STERRA doesn't implies on quality at all, so you can make sure that you have the best quality dehumidifier at your home all the time. So yeah, don't have to worry about it. Alright, so yeah, also once again, if you want to check out the STERRA dehumidifier, the STERRA Sun, go ahead and check out the first link in the video description down below, and definitely once again get one for yourself. So if you guys like today's video, let me know in the comment section as well, and I think this is a really great product. And if you guys want me to review other STERRA products or any other dehumidifiers, let me know in the comment section as well. And yeah, and this is 𝖩forcegaming, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Peace out.